I'm not walk up. Climb up, step
Oh,
up.
no, 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 no. I've already
What?
heard this story. I saw this story where you can just see forever above the
Mhm,
forest and there are no
mhm,
mountains. I want to hear
mhm.
another site that's another one of the
Another
best.
side.
Yeah. You can't tell
Okay,
the same
another
sites all the
side.
time.
Yeah. You know, for the first time, plane reached to the Texas airport.
The
Did
first
you hear this story?
the
Did
first
you
time
tell-
in I don't think so. The
Okay,
first time I was in a Texas airport.
yeah. And I was waiting for the plane, and maybe 2 hours at the airport. I saw the sky there, nothing but blue. So yeah, I saw wow. I thought that sky Texas blue or something. Yeah.
Okay. uh Cool. Yeah, they have a really big sky down there. And just a lot of
Yeah,
open
there's no
land.
cloud. Yeah,
Okay. When was it? How long ago was it?
maybe 5 years ago or something.
Okay. Cool.
Mm.
Um, what about you, Edson? What was the best site, or what's one of the best sites that you've ever seen?
Uh, what is mean about by sight?
A site is like a thing that you've seen. So it could be like the Statue of Liberty, could be a great sight to see,
Okay.
or a pyramid at Gaza, or seeing the tops of trees that go on forever.
Oh, was the Statue of the Liberty when I was in New York, some for maybe 4 years ago, and I was amazed because it was my first time in New York in the US, and I took a lot of pictures,
Huh?
and I I went up to the top of the Statue of Liberty, and I saw the entire city of New York or Manhattan. It was amazing that moment because you can see everybody downstairs, and but was really scareful because once you are at the top, you it's a kind of scares of the height, strange
Okay.
situation, and it was really really cold, and it was it's like 10 minutes outside and 30 minutes inside because you need to get warm.
Yeah. Nice. Did you go during the winter?
Yes,
Yeah.
during December and January.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is pretty
Yeah,
cold, December and January. All
it's
right.
amazing when you are at the top and the wind just flows and you get freezing.
Yeah, it definitely is freezing. It's definitely really, really cold. Um, all right. Yeah, good. And Edson, can you ask Ken the next question?
Ken, what are some sites that you would eventually like to see? Explain.
Eventually, like to see. I have kind of uh, internet broadcasting site. The ordinary people of broadcasting the site, and I found some of my favorite broadcaster, and there's an alert for the show. So
I'm
uh,
confused.
hmm?
You'd like to see an internet broadcasting site?
Eventually like to see. That means I like the site or I want to see the site
So, like, where they broadcast or like online?
online. Yes, online site. For example, Tweetcast is one of them. Twitter now starting service of such a broadcasting service. Ordinary people
So,
often, yeah, broadcasting themselves. Mhm.
why can't? We're talking about like sites like the Leaning Tower of Pisa or like the Pyramids of Gaza or
Oh
like
my
Wizard
gosh, no,
Walls.
I misunderstood. Sorry.
I was like, what are
Oh,
you
something
talking
embarrassing.
about?
But
Sorry.
yeah, okay. And sites that I like. I want to try scuba diving. You know,
Nice. Yeah.
the under the ocean. That I used to do snorkeling, but I've never tried scuba diving. So
Yeah.
even the snorkeling is a fantastic experience. So scuba diving is much more. I can see a lot of beautiful, kind of colorful fish under the ocean and coral reef. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to see.
Really cool. I actually did a scuba diving expedition just like straight out of the blue. And I'd never like taken a class. They just kind of threw me off the boat with the breathing mechanism. It's really scary when you first get underwater and you're like breathing underwater, even though you kind of tell yourself that it's,
Maybe
doable.
you need to have a training with instructor at the beginning.
You probably should. It was probably dangerous not to have had any training,
Right,
but
right.
it was really fun and it's really pretty. What about you, Edson? What are some sites you would eventually like to see?
I'd like to see like pyramids of Giza.
Uh-huh.
I get a passion in seeing that because it's a monument, historic monument, and
They
you
are
know
historical monuments.
they are historic monuments, and they represent like the history of the humanity.
Yeah.
Probably we can see. I don't know if there are nowadays there, but we may see a lot of old works from guys at at that time in Egypt. They just started their works in the pyramids, and it's possible to take a look to learn about something about the past.
Okay, yeah, you can look and, learn about the past. Um, Really good. So I think that'd be cool. I'd like to see the pyramids as well. I'd like to go scuba diving again as well. Um, and I guess, do either of you guys have any questions on this page? Right. And I guess we could try to match these really quickly. So let's try from the right-hand side to the left side. Edson, can you read the number 1 and match it to the correct word?
To take a quick look at someone or something to glance.
Good. What about the next one, Ken?
To look furtively, especially through small opening, while try not to be seen peep
Good. Can you repeat furtively?
furtively.
Good. Edson?
To look fixedly at someone or something. To watch.
Mm-mm.
Uh, to glimpse.
Mm-mm.
Please give me a hint.
So you're looking fixedly. Do you know what fixedly is? It's like
Yes.
without looking away. So you look at that thing, you don't look at anything else. You're just looking at that thing for a long time. Maybe with your eyes wide open.
To peer to gape
Mm-mm.
or to see or to look.
No.
I have every tentative.
What's so which ones are left? I think there's maybe only one or two.
To stare.
Yeah, it's a stare. So if
Thank
you
you.
yeah. So if you're looking at something, you don't look away, you're staring at it. Good. Ken, what about another one? The next one.
To look attentively for a period of time at some activity or event, game, television, film. To watch.
Mm-hmm. Edson?
To see someone, something by chance for a very short time. Oh, come on, this is to glimpse.
Yeah. And Ken?
To look something or somebody with difficulty or concentration, especially when you cannot see it clearly. Look. Peer?
Woo! Good.
Okay.
So like you peer through a telescope to, concentrate on the stars.
Mhm.
Edson, next one?
To look for a long time at something with your mouth open, to gape.
Good. And Ken?
To turn your eyes towards something so that you can see it. Look. Look.
Good.
Mhm.
And Edson?
To perceive with eyes, to see.
Good. And do either of you guys have any questions here?
No.
All right.
No.
And Ken, first one?
How long have you been blind through the hole in the fence? You jerk. Peep, I think.
Close.
Have been peeping.
Good. And Sin?
I had my mouth open and was gaping at the incredible gymnastic.
Nice. Ken?
Okay, did you blank the result of the game last night? Did you watch?
Good. Edson?
Did you see the game last night?
Good. Ken?
I only caught blank of the area, and I can't really tell you what he looks like. Caught glimpse, a glance, a glimpse. Okay.
Yeah, he only got a glimpse of the alien. Good. And Edson?
Dude, stop blinking at me. Look at someone else, something else. You are making me uncomfortable.
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 Good.
Stop peer at me?
Not Pierre. This word is
Uh-oh.
giving you trouble today.
Okay. Uh, glimpse?
Nope.
Peep?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. After every work, every verb. Stop stare at me.
Good. And how would you conjugate it?
Stare. Oh, stop staring at me.
Good. Stop staring at me. Can you read the whole sentence?
Dude, stop staring at me. Look at something else. You're making me uncomfortable.
Good. Nice job. That word is killing you for sure. But nice. Any questions, guys? Nice. And Ken, can you try the first sentence?
Okay. I was looking at the stars the other night when I saw a meteor.
Meteor.
A meteor.
Good. Edson?
Peer at the telescope. I thought
Yeah.
it would fall on me.
Okay, fall on me is fine. We don't peer at the telescope, so if you're peering,
Peering.
so imagine this is a telescope, and this is a person, and this is a person peering at a telescope. We want the person to be here, peering. How?
Okay.
What preposition would we use here?
Appear on the telescope
No.
or in the telescope.
Closer. It's a T word. T preposition.
Through the telescope.
Yeah, you peer through the
Oh,
telescope.
through the telescope.
Yeah. Sense? Okay. Ken, what about the next one?
Okay, I turned around my brother who had his hand on his head.
Mm-hmm.
I turned back my brother.
So you've stopped peering through the telescope and you're looking and you turn direction.
Turn around.
Hmm.
So
It's a T preposition again.
turn towards
You could say towards. Turn towards my brother. Turn to my brother.
to my brother. Okay.
Towards is fine though. Alright, can you read the whole sentence, Ken?
I turned to my brother who had his hands on his head.
Nice. And Edson, what about the next one?
It turned out that it was not a meteor. A UFO was hovering over us.
Yeah, UFO is hovering over us. Okay. And Ken, what about the next one?
Both my brother and I were scared out of our minds.
Yeah, good. Edson?
The aliens sent an escort to take us to the ship. Once inside, we saw lots of interesting things.
Good. Ken?
My brother and I, with our guide, walked around the whole ship, walked into the whole ship,
Mm-mm.
walked on the whole ship,
Mm-mm.
walked in the whole ship, walking around the whole ship.
Whew. Around, through,
Okay.
or about. Yeah, that's all it would work. Good. Edson, what about the next one?
Finally, my brother asked if we could get out, get blank. Suddenly, we were blank. The ground and the spaceship was gone. If you could get on,
If we could get. Nope.
what happens if you could get off?
OUT.
What?
Oh, I guess you could say off.
Get off?
I was
Yeah.
thinking out. If we could get out.
Suddenly we were underground.
Mm-hmm. And the spaceship was gone.
And the spaceship is gone.
Okay, good. Nicely done. And do you guys have any questions here? No questions? All right, let's go on to the next page. Ken, can you read the first roll? Edson, can you read the second roll?
Yeah, you are a police officer. You just saw a man looking into a window of the street. Ask him what he thinks he's doing.
You just got
Caught.
caught look into someone's window. Explain yourself.
All right, and Ken, if you're the first roll, and Edson, you're the second roll. Let's start with you, Ken.
Excuse me, and what are you doing here?
I was just looking at something to something in your office to if it is, I don't know. Let's see. I was just looking for something and I didn't find what I wanted. I was going to to ask you the possibility to borrow some kind of paper.
Ken?
You seems like the looking into the someone else's house's window. Why?
Seemed like you were looking into someone else's
Are
house's
you are
window.
looking? Yeah.
Edson?
Because I needed material for my work. You know, I'm far from my house, and I just saw your office. You had some material that I needed.
You had some what?
You had you had the material that I needed. But I don't know what's happened. Suddenly your material went away, and now I don't know. It's possibility to
Um,
borrow some more.
so I guess
You
you're
you you
talking
finish
to
your
a
material.
police officer. You're not
Okay.
like looking at the police officer's office. You're looking into somebody else's house. So
Oh,
it's like I don't know. So imagine there's a house. Ah, come on. There's a house, and here you are, kind of looking into the window, being a creep. And then there's a police officer who comes by. Police officer's like, "What are you doing?" Um, and so you're not talking to the person who owns the house. No, you're talking to the police officer. So like, how did you convince him that you weren't trying to rob this place?
okay. I was just looking at this place just by mistake, because I didn't want anything from this house, and
That's not very convincing. Um,
just a very beautiful girl, but was just by mistake.
just kind of my mistake. All right, Ken.
Okay. Can I confirm your ID?
Can I confirm ID? Good. I'm actually gonna just stop writing everything you guys write because I've been writing a lot and my wrist is killing me. So I'll write whenever you guys have an error, if that's okay. Um, yeah. Edson, how would you respond?
Let's see. Well, you can have my ID.
You can have my ID.
Yeah, it's no problem. I just look around here and nothing else. I promise you. I swear. Nothing wrong with me.
I was just looking.
I was just looking, yeah.
All right. And Ken?
Okay. Yeah, I confirmed your ID and yes, thank you for cooperation. For your cooperation, and maybe you had not better to gazing someone else's window. It could be suspicious, so that's why I asked you. So please, please, please go.
Yeah. Um, yeah, please go. You shouldn't be gazing in people's windows, maybe. It looks suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Edson?
Yeah, my house is in the next corner, and I was just spending my time around this street, walking on this street and get to know the neighborhood because
Getting to know the neighborhood.
getting to know the neighborhood because they are new. I don't know if you know, but it's
Oh,
just to
getting to
spend
know
my
the
time
neighbors because they're new.
because they are new. Yeah.
Oh, so getting to know the neighbors, not the neighborhood, because they're new. So the neighbors are new. The neighborhood is not new.
Okay.
Or or you could say because we're new, or because I'm new to the neighborhood.
Yes, I know. I am new to the neighborhood, and I want to know somebody just to talk because this is my first week in this neighborhood, and I need to know to find friends, to
Yeah.
find neighborhood neighbors.
Yeah, to find neighbors. Okay, good. Ken?
Okay, I understand. And have a nice day.
Nice. All right. Do you guys have any questions here?
No.
No.
All right. Ken, can you read the role of the man with a hat? And Edson, can you read the role of the man with no hat?
Okay. I hate how people take pictures instead of just enjoying the
View.
view.
Why?
Uh, Documenting your life distracts you from living it. You are not really.
Oh, come on. Trying to take the picture of a thing makes me pay more attention to it. Some of my best adventures are built around trying to photograph something. If other people have experiences incorrectly, it's annoying to you. Think you unbearable.
Think
It's
how. Think
un
how. Think how unbearable.
unbear.
So you just didn't say how. Think how unbearable.
I'll think how unbearable. It must be to have a condescending stranger tell you they hate the way you are experiencing your life at just the moment you've found something you want to remember.
Still you.
Why, why the I cannot see why
Maybe
the
instead of saying just why do,
why do you care how someone else enjoys a sunset?
Well, they because I just uh,
Click.
okay, good. Um, let's have condescending, Edson. Can you repeat condescending?
Condescending.
Good. Okay. And does anybody have any questions here about any of the words?
condescending.
So condescending is when you look down on someone or something. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You can also talk down to someone or something if you think you're better than them. Uh, what's happening here, Edson? Actually,
And what
oh,
about
go ahead.
unbearable?
Unbearable is like unsupportable, somebody you cannot stand. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And I guess Ken, what's happening in this comic?
Mm, Maybe the man with the hat criticized the currently fashionable taking picture by a mobile phone or selfie a lot without enjoying the actual scenery. And then another guy said, uh, but taking through taking pictures, they uh, they take care more attention to scenery. And then he said, "It's annoying to you think how they have that's just the moment you find something you want to remember. Do you care how someone else enjoys?" And maybe his that man with a hat opinion is like a look down people, and they don't. He doesn't understand the feeling of taking picture side uh, people.
Yeah, he doesn't understand it, and so yeah, I guess Edson, can you add anything to that?
Yeah. The other guy thinks like photography is like an adventure
Okay.
that you can build, and for some experiences.
Uh-huh.
And with the other guy, he hates take pictures, but the other not just like, but he thinks that pictures show something else.
Okay, so yeah, he thinks that at least for him, he builds his adventures on taking pictures. So he wants to photograph something, and so he makes it into an adventure.
Yeah.
And then this like the first box on the bottom, I think Ken, you were getting into it, that you know, he's saying if other people having experiences incorrectly is annoying to you. So it's like you're annoyed because other people are experiencing a sunset in a way that isn't the way that you experience it. And if that annoys you, think of how horrible it must be to like be told by some random person, as a condescending stranger, that they hate the way that you're experiencing your life just at the moment you found something you want to remember. So like yeah, it's like ridiculous to tell somebody else that they shouldn't take pictures of a sunset because they're living their life wrong. You know, it's
Yeah.
just it's really hypocritical kind of, I guess. Um, yeah, and it's like, why do you care how somebody else enjoys the sunset? Uh, yeah, and does that make any sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured you guys probably were there before, anyways. It's hard to explain. All right, and I guess we could try this. Hmm. Julieta, you're still not here? Yeah. Uh, Edson, can you read the title and try to start us out?
Make a story about someone who sees something strange. Once upon a time, there was there was a guy who was walking around the park. It was at night, and he saw something very strange moving around some trees. He went to see that situation. What Who was the thing that if it was a man or an animal, and suddenly he realized that it was a strange animal.
Okay, suddenly. Okay, he went to see that situation. Who was the thing, if it was a man or an animal? Maybe he went to check out
Yeah, let's check out
maybe an article instead of a demonstrative. What article
this
might we use?
situation.
Yeah, the situation. Once upon a time, there's a guy who was walking around the park. It was night, and he saw something very strange moving around in some trees. Um, all right, Ken, how would you continue the story?
Yes. The animals looks like a human. Look like a human, but slightly different from human.
But verb.
But it was it was slightly different from a human.
Good.
But it happened at night, so he couldn't confirm it exactly what it is.
Exactly what it was.
It was. So he called the police to report this unidentified creature.
Edson?
The police arrived to the place just some minutes after.
Maybe just a few minutes later.
Just a few minutes later, and the midterm, the man
One more time? I did not hear that.
in the
The man.
midterm,
The
the midterm.
undetermined.
No, no, I mean in the midterm, the man
In the
fought
meantime.
in the midtime.
Okay.
The man fought like threatened by the creature.
Felt?
Uh, oh yeah, felt threatened by the creature, and he had to be away from the creature.
He had to get away. Alright.
And by the moment that police came,
By the time.
by the time the police came, they could see the creature was a monkey.
Alright. Ken?
In wintertime, because of the environmental damage, monkey cannot get enough food there.
Where?
There in the mountain. Food in the mountain. So they often came to the park to get the food. Be careful about them because they are wild. Police explained the situation.
Police explain the situation. Alright. Be careful about them because they're wild. Police explain the situation. Okay. No article here. Get food.
Get the food.
No,
Get,
no the. Just get food. To get food.
Get food. Oh, okay. No,
Maybe you could say be careful about them because they're wild, the police explained.
the police explained.
Alright. This is a pretty tame story. Edson, how would you continue?
And finally, the police took the monkey to the zoo, and the man thanks the police about the situation because he was feeling threatened by the monkey. He didn't know that what the monkey would be would be able to do for him?
Not for him.
To him?
Uh-huh.
Because the monkey would be probably hungry and would,
Was probably
would
hungry.
was probably hungry and the monkey wanted maybe to eat something and maybe could attack the man, may even kill the man to eat.
Okay. Good. I guess that's pretty much the end of the story. Like I said, pretty tame story. Do you guys have any questions here? I don't know what else we have. Nothing. Got nothing else. What we could do. What? I mean, Calvin and Hobbes. We could try another story. We could try a role play where you guys make the roles. We could look at a different class. We could try another role play. All right. So Edson, who's the first character?
It is a woman.
The first character is a woman.
Yeah.
What's going on with her life? What this? Can you set the scene for us a little bit?
The woman. Let's see. The woman needs money because she was just fired from the job.
Okay. The woman needs money because she was just fired from her job. That makes sense. And Ken, who else do we have in the story? So we've got a woman who needs money because she was just fired. Who else is here?
Mm, maybe rich man
A rich
searching
man?
for a girlfriend. Yeah.
All right, and so we're going to use these C verbs. So we've got a poor girl who needs money because she lost her job, and a rich guy who needs a girlfriend. Edson, how would you kick us off? Edson?
Oh yeah, let's see. Hey honey, I do have some money to borrow me because, as you know, I am just fired from a job
You have some
and
money to borrow?
I just fired from a job
We need to
and
change this.
I have some money to give me.
Good. You could say give me. You could say lend as well.
Yeah. And I need to buy new clothes for my party that is coming next week.
For my what that's coming?
For my party that is coming next week.
Hey, Ken, how would you respond?
Oh, what a coincidence! I have a party that coming next weekend, and I need a partner for going to the party. Why don't we come
I need
to
a partner. Not for coming to the party.
go to the party?
To the party.
Mhm.
Prepositional phrase.
Go to the party. The partner.
Or you could just use a preposition.
Go to the party. Preposition.
A
Party.
preposition.
Party. I need a partner to go
Ooh.
with.
With. Need a partner to go to the party and with me.
With me.
Okay. Edson?
Sorry, but the party I will find my friends and we were planning something extra to do in the party.
Whoa, planning something. I'm not sure what you mean at the beginning.
Sorry, but the party. No, sorry, the party. I met some friends in my. Oh, sorry, but the party. I have some friends. We were playing something yesterday. I don't remember what I said.
I'm not sure either. I don't know what you wanted to say.
Let's see. I already have some friends who I will stay with in the party.
Okay. So you were just invited to his party. So you're like, I've got a party next weekend and I need some clothes. And also I need some money. And then
Oh
Ken
yeah.
said, what a coincidence. I also have a party next weekend and I need a partner to go with me. So he's inviting you to his party. I guess, what would you say to that?
Yes, we can go. We could go together, but you could me give your credit card and then I will go to shopping.
Could you give me?
Could give me your credit card,
So I can.
but so I can go to shopping.
Just go shopping.
Okay.
Okay, Ken?
Maybe Juliet come back.
Oh,
Can
yeah, sorry. Julieta, what's up? How's it going?
Hello, I was listening. Sorry, guys.
You were listening.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No. Just now. No.
Okay. Yeah, well, welcome back. And yeah, did you get kicked out at the end, in the end?
No, I'm here.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right. And so we've got a rich guy who needs a girlfriend and a poor girl who needs some cash money because she just got fired. How would you respond as the rich man here?
So I can go shopping. Hmm.
Your credit card
How
here.
much? See, the credit card.
Yeah, the
I
CC.
can't give you my credit card. I don't trust your greediness, trust
Your greed.
your greed. I can't um, follow you when you are shopping. So
Okay.
yes, that's it.
All right. Ken, how would you respond?
Okay, how about going to shopping with me and just
Fine.
lend your credit card when I pay for it.
Okay. When I pay for, maybe instead of saying pay for it, it's going to be a number of different things.
Pay for them,
Pay for everything
everything. Okay.
would probably sound the best. And how about coming shopping? Instead of going shopping, coming shopping with me.
Okay, coming shopping with me. Okay.
Would sound better in this case.
Mhm.
Going isn't incorrect, so you could say going as well, but I think coming would sound better. Edson, how would you respond?
Alright, I will go with you. But if you promise me not to buy very expensive clothes, because my credit card is about to explode. I have I have no much credit for I have no much money to spend in my credit card.
I don't have much
Cause
money to
less
spend.
yeah, I have no much money to spend.
Okay. Um, okay. Yeah. All right, I'll go with you, but if you promise not to buy very expensive clothes, I don't have much money to spend. All right, Julieta?
I just want to buy a couple of new bags. I didn't know you are such a penny pincher. You were.
Okay. Ken?
What does penny pincher mean?
Julieta?
Mm, miser person.
Yeah, miser.
Someone doesn't want to give you money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Someone who doesn't want to spend money would
Mm.
generally be.
But all of a sudden you ask me to borrow money or credit card. Don't you think it's too sudden?
And all right, I guess we are just about out of time. Do you guys have any questions or thoughts or ideas? All right. Well, thanks for coming into class. It was good to see you guys. Yeah, I can't actually have to go make an errand, and then I've got private classes right after. Maybe later tonight, Edson, but I don't know about today. Tomorrow. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for coming in, and hopefully have a really good day.
Okay,